these things. So how, I mean, so they can be just treated, can you just suggest something like being a celebrity and a public figure, an economist?
Like I just said, that in Africa, when they had this campaign where they featured Wonder Woman and Catwoman checking their breasts for lumps, it got a lot of eyeballs. We need something similar. I don't think we have any cartoon characters, and if we say that we should have posters with our goddesses doing it, I'll be thrown out of this country, so I won't. But we need something that will, where they can identify with those women, and maybe a government campaign on television, and that could probably help, because I don't think many of them are even aware of how this will happen. Thank you.
We are launching with the many other hospitals, like in Bombay we are doing it today, and similarly we'll do.
Early detection is the key, because the later it is, that's our only fighting chance, early detection. And a lot of women are not even aware. I mean, how many of us are really doing a monthly self-examination, for example, let alone an annual clinical examination or a mammogram? So these things have to come out, and we have to speak about it and spread it, and maybe we'll save a lot of lives like that.
This is for Temple Khanna here. What's the cause of this breast cancer? Can you
What's the cause of breast cancer?
What's the reason behind it? What's the reason? Sorry.
Cause of breast cancer? Well, it's genetic, and it's genetic, environmental. They haven't really got a cause, because if they had a cause, they'd have a cure, and we don't have a cure.
It's a multi-secondary cause. You know, one we don't point out what the cause would be. There are the risk factors, and the risk factor would be one, yes, definitely a family history, and the other would be the other factor like a hormone factor, obesity, the external factors, all the contributors. One cannot find out till yes, the one point is sometimes there is a no risk factor, you find this thing, but the risk factor involves like the obesity, family history, the contraceptive pills that need to be taken care of.
So Dr. Shilpa, as you said that if you've done.
I have a bit of a family history, so I think I was 38, and I do one annually, because I've lost 2 members to breast cancer. So.
Twinkle, do you feel there's less awareness in India about breast cancer as compared to other countries like US? Like, do you feel we are shy to talk about it?
I think that at this point things are changing, and there are a lot of events, a lot of awareness, but I feel it's more in urban areas. Like in rural areas, I feel that there's a total lack of knowledge and understanding.
This kind of technology, is it the first of its kind, as compared to technologies used currently in India? Is it the first of its kind which has been introduced?
3D
tomosynthesis, mammogram.
Yeah,
tomosynthesis.
3D tomosynthesis. It arrived in India around a year or two back, and some of the corporate hospitals in Mumbai started getting it. With Fuji film Innovality, it is.
To get the why not a normal X-ray?
We had an entire talk on that. What happens is, think about it like this. It is breast is a 3-dimensional structure which we are compressing between 2 G Medical College, which is Sion Hospital. Those are the 2 I know about. Others I'm not aware.
You will come to know.
So what you people are, I mean, so going to just suggest the government in what way they should work?
I don't know how it works. I mean, I'm not a part of it, but all I would say is, right now, wherever there are no guidelines, we do follow the guidelines which were there across the world. So there is no harm in that, and soon we'll come up with our own.
Right now, you've got a wonderful sense of humor that we keep on seeing in your book as well as your columns. Now, what would you just say to all the maybe patients or maybe caretakers who are taking it, that how they can possibly, because I think that can be a great way of.
I don't want to say it frivolously,
right.
But I guess I would say a feel a day keeps the doctor away, right? So if you do your own self-examination, then you're one step ahead of the doctor, and probably you're aware and you don't have to go so quickly. Stress is a big factor, but I really don't know. There is no direct correlation that they have found that if breast cancer is caused because
I'm saying for disease in general. I'm not saying specifically for breast cancer.
Well, I guess you just have to laugh a little bit and shrug your shoulders at what you think are your burdens and walk on. What else can I say?
Yes, stress is a factor is coming up now. It is coming up. Recently it was not in the paper, but now it's coming up. Yeah, it form a backbone. I mean, a few years down the line you may find it. One thing I need to stress here, we talking about every early detection, but what aids it? One is cure it. Number 2, earlier the woman come with the later stage advanced disease and they have to have a mastectomy, losing of one breast. That's a negative psychology on the part of the female, and social life is completely lost. Entering and going to events, everything. Early detection with small surgery, they have a normal life. This makes a positive impact and cure it gradually increasing with this attitude.
Conferences, as well as we are also telling our own employees and their families to get their screening done every yearly basis. Those kind of things we are inculcating, and also we are putting these mobile mammography units where they can go to the point of care where with the cancer societies, like we have recently installed in Delhi, there is an Indian Cancer Society. We have installed this machine in a mobile van, and this mobile van is going to all the villages, and they are taking they're doing the examinations in the villages.
How old is this?
माइक ले लेना चलो माइक ले लेना पीछे मोबाइल खींच लो नहीं आगे आगे फ्रंट
चलो पीछे आप
दादा चालू किया स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर वीडियो
So left side.
ट्विंकल मैम लोग किया ट्विंकल मैम सेंटर लोग